Hello and welcome to what may very well be the last video on this channel. And you may have noticed, of course, during the later years or so on my channel that I have not really had a regular upload schedule going on or stuff like that. And now it's been a couple of months, I think 2 months maybe, since I uploaded my last video. Yeah, actually almost precisely 2 months. And well, there are several reasons behind this. In no particular order. Number one, I started this channel when Rome 2 was out. I remember I wasn't following Total War games back when I started the channel way back in the fall of 2015. And so I remember Rome 2 came out, and it was kind of I remembered playing Rome, the original Rome, loving it, and trying Medieval 2 and Empire, and those games were okay, but they weren't as good as Rome. So Rome 2 came out, and I remembered I should check it out, I thought so, but I figured that my laptop that I had at the time wouldn't be able to play it, so I just ended up watching a lot of YouTubers play the game, and mainly Lionheart and Alex Brambler, and I think Oyo Sparta, channels like that. I watched a lot of guys play the game, and I enjoyed watching series for a brief period of time, and then eventually I got myself a slightly better laptop so I could play the game with on very low settings, and then I started to play the game and think, how would I record and narrate an episode of this campaign or this campaign. I remember starting to get not voices in my head, but I remember starting to kind of just think about how I would approach recording stuff and if it would be any fun. So I did that. I loved Rome 2. I mean, it just, for me, Rome 1, Rome 2, those two are unbeatable in the Total War franchise. I know that Rome 2 is it is Rome 2. It's been a lot of discussion about that game, but looking at where it is at the moment, and I just remember playing the game so much. It's just ridiculous the amount of time I put into that game. You can do 1077 hours, and yeah, that's just incredible. And you can take a look at Attila, 595 hours. So just more than half. Warhammer, 173, and 198. Warhammer 2. I've enjoyed that more than Warhammer, but still, I feel, and finishing my initial point here for abandoning the shuttle. But I feel I'm done with Total War games for the time being. I haven't been excited about updates or any late releases, really. I didn't buy Thrones of Britannia because it just seemed kind of more of the same. Some features were added, some features were removed, but it's just not what I look for in a Total War game, and I feel like I'm probably gonna play Three Kingdoms whenever it comes out, that they're working on, but some of the signs from that game tells me that they are moving in a direction that focuses a bit more on, like, not necessarily moving away from the historical stuff, but adding other stuff, making the game a bit more approachable and a bit more less mechanics heavy, less steep learning curve, less kind of paradox game, and more a bit, not arcade, but somewhere along the lines, a bit more RPG elements, and that could be fine in moderation. But for me, it's just, I don't feel the enthusiasm to play these games anymore. So that's point number one. And number two, time. I am currently working now during the summer, and I have finished my education at university, and I have been studying now for a long time. I am just wrapping up my master's degree, and I feel at this point in my life I have not got the time to play as much games as I had when I was still studying. And I'm looking for work for the fall and for the autumn, and I'm not sure where I'm gonna live in the short future. A lot of just stuff in like that happens in life in general. Nothing too troublesome or sad or anything like that. It's just a lot of new things coming in at this point in my life, and I feel like this channel will have to step back. And number three, to be honest, I think that this is having a gaming channel for me is a closed chapter, because I do not feel as thrilled about creating content anymore, about recording and releasing episodes, doing historical battles or campaigns, or trying out mods, or like the Historian's Corner series that I did. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed editing and all that stuff, and doing research. I have enjoyed this channel, but I think that it had its time. When I started the channel, I was at another place as a person, where this channel filled a need, or not a need, but it was something that I could do and really get myself involved in a lot more, and it felt more rewarding. It felt more well, it just was more fun, and now I have more stuff else that I want to do, that I have to do, and I just feel like I'm done. I have done pretty much what I set out to do with this channel. And what I remember thinking in the beginning, that I wanted to reach a fair amount of subscribers, so that I could have kind of regular interaction with people who watched my videos and would comment and say, leave a few lines, and then give some suggestions for the next part, stuff like that, and just to kind of bring some kind of entertainment, or being funny, and have that kind of back and forth communication going on. That was my goal, and it's been kind of, yeah, from time to time I have more or less interaction with people, but 32 subscribers. I have done nothing to promote myself. I haven't done any collaborations or cooperation, I should say, with any other channel or anything like that. I haven't been like hunting subscribers. I've never been comfortable doing that. I've just basically started the channel, been putting out videos, and somehow people found out, and that's of course a lot of fun. And so those are my three main points for quitting this channel. I would also like to thank a lot of the amazing people that of course have watched, subscribed, liked and commented on my videos. And I would also like to say a big thank you to the support from the other Total War YouTubers that have helped me, and not naming names here, but so that I'm not gonna forget anyone. But if you have had any interaction with me somehow, or if you had just leave one comment or one like and in any way, then I give you my warmest thank you, and perhaps a slightly bigger thanks to Danish Warrior Skull that created this nice banner and the little logo here. It's been a great help, and a nice. It's all been very nice to me, so thank you to you, and check out his channel, and I wish him the best for his YouTube ventures. And so okay, before I'm not even sure what I'm gonna do in the channel. Probably just leave it and let it become like an abandoned hallway in an empty, deserted hospital somewhere in a Fallout zone somewhere in the future, but still very creepy and scary. I don't know, but let's actually, before we end, take a trip down memory lane, and we're gonna go into the analytics thingy, if I can find it, probably here. And I also haven't been watching any gaming videos for so long, and it doesn't really interest me that much being part of that, or catching up with games, watching mod videos, stuff like that. I feel full. I'm not hungry for more gaming videos or stuff like that. I think I'm just gonna go step back to playing games for my own sake, and that will be just fine for me. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap up now with taking just a look at some statistics, and we are gonna go back way back. So I managed to okay, so I had the channel for not quite 3 years, but almost 3.5 years. So that's 2.5. And so I managed to get 17,676 minutes viewed content. So that's 12 days, 6 hours in total that people have spent watching my channel, my videos. Average viewing time, this is all in Swedish, so I apologize for that. Average length of views of each view, almost 3 minutes. So yeah, that's always been a problem, I think, maintaining people, keeping them engaged and keeping them from closing the video. 6,059 views. Yeah, I have no no idea if that. I mean, given that I've been active for 2.5 years, semi-active for the last half year, maybe a bit more than that. It has always been a small channel. I am very much aware of that. So yeah, I'm not bothered by these numbers. 205 likes, only 8 dislikes. So hey, that's pretty much what they kind of standard small channel gets on one video almost, I think. So 97 comments. Given that the ratio between likes and comments is pretty good, almost half. That's pretty good. 18 shares. 183 videos in playlist. 32 subscribers in total. And the number one video is weirdly from my Iraq campaign, Hearts of Iron 4, which is as an insane amount of views for just what it is. I mean, it is a monster of a video. I think it's 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours of just crazy gameplay. And it's weird. I got huge. I got a lot of views from Iraq, and of course, but still, it's very weird that just people from Iraq managed to find such a small channel like myself, and then decide to tune in and watch. I'm very. Yeah, it's very fun. And then we had the historical battle Horns of Hattin. 446 views. That's 576. 18 likes. Wow, that's crazy. At least for my channel. And then we got Siege of Syracuse, and it feels a bit nice to have two of the historical battles up here, because put in a lot more effort into those videos, doing research and narrating and getting it all together. And then we had the Averni campaign, which probably my favorite campaign. Just a shame that it crashed in the end, and I have to just do a play a custom battle just to decide the outcome of the campaign. But very fun campaign to play. Probably the best campaign that at least what I think that I played. And then we had the Great War mod playing in Sweden. 211 views. Okay, that one got more time viewed, more total minutes watched, but less views. Then we have a Vampire Crowns campaign, which was like the first video, I think, first series that I released when I got my PC, my proper stationary computer, which is a bit better. Sweden campaign. That was one of my first campaigns. Played it on my laptop. Yeah, put it out on the 11th of November 2015. Iraq campaign. Yeah, crazy mini campaign. And then we have the old Sweden Empire campaign on Darth mod, I believe. And an historical yeah, I remember this video that I did. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into that. So most views coming in from the United States of America, and then we have Sweden, Romania, Ireland, and Iraq. So great, I guess. I think this is not correct, I think, because I have had women viewing my channel, so I'm not sure what's up with that, but and I don't really care about these graphs. So I'm thinking there is. No, that's not what I want. Let's just see here. We're gonna go to I'm looking for this thing, and then I want, yeah, and then no, use, and then we're gonna go back to the map. I like maps, and so here we can see. I'm just gonna go click on views because I think that's just easier to. I'm a little bit more interested in that and anything else comparing to how long you view the video. So let's see. Right. Total amount of views in Sweden is almost 1300. One view short. Almost the same number in the US, and I got Great Britain. So that's a bit of a drop. Not really sure why I got so many views from the United States, but then of course it is a big country. I mean, it's not really. It's smaller than all of Europe, of course, but so yeah, that pretty much covers that. You can see here, Romania. Wow, that's insane. 1200 views. Of course, there are this quite populous country. Ireland. That is. I have no idea what happened there. I don't think there's too many people living on Ireland, but that's weird. Compared to United States, it's almost beats. It actually beats the UK, which is hilarious. And then we have Iraq, just because of that mini campaign. UK, Finland, South Korea, Germany, Portugal, Canada, Denmark, Australia, Hungary, the Netherlands, Greece, Brazil, Slovenia, Poland, Turkey, Russia, Italy, Colombia, France, Uruguay. I'm just gonna go over this list here, because why not? Mexico, Austria, Indonesia, Kuwait, India, Norway, the Philippines, Vietnam, Israel, Spain, Belgium, Slovakia, New Zealand, Bulgaria, Egypt, Pakistan, Bahrain, Croatia, Saudi Arabia, Azerbaijan, Malaysia, Japan, Switzerland, Costa Rica, Montenegro, and we're gonna keep on moving. Ukraine, Chile, Czech Republic, Jordania, Argentina, Lithuania, Bangladesh, Bosnia Herzegovina, Singapore, Morocco, Panama, Oman, Algeria, sorry, Hong Kong, Puerto Rico, unknown territory. This is weird. No information. Okay, so that could be aliens watching somewhere. Taiwan, the former Yugoslavian Republic of Macedonia, South Africa, Thailand, Sri Lanka, Guernsey, China, Kenya, Georgia, Serbia, Latvia, Botswana, Cyprus, Malta, Somalia, Palestine, Namibia, Bahamas, Albania, Venezuela, Iceland, Tanzania, Caribbean, Netherlands, Cambodia, Ghana, Kazakhstan, Bermuda, Qatar, Lebanon, Tunisia, United Arab Emirates, Belarus, Peru, Samoa, Samoan Islands, Ecuador, Estonia, Paraguay, Dominican Republic, Dominica, Jamaica, Nepal, Isle of Man, Brunei, Martinique, and Syria. These two seem a bit weird. No statistics available. 0 views, but they're still here. I don't ghost views, but there we have it. What's this? Okay, I don't care about that. And I do also want to take a look here at some of my last videos. that I did one more historical battles that was a long time coming. Just a silly flight simulator video, and I did carry on a bit with the Empire campaign. I did drop the Sweden Hearts of Iron 4 campaign, which I kicked off. Shut up. In May. Wow, that's a long time ago. Oh, that's already. Really? Is that long ago? I thought I started that earlier this year. Wow, that's just scary. And the last part went out. Okay, early this year. That's weird. And I started this campaign. Okay, that's quite a while back as well. Historian's Corner. So that's definitely this year. Oh, it's late January and mid-February, and I'm pretty proud of these videos. A lot of work went into it. Historical Battle Series, of course, as well. Some of my, at least in terms of hours put in and stuff like that, probably some of my best work. Maybe not the thumbnails. I could never remember the right colors and stuff like that, and doing it by hand in paint almost. It's like trying to start a fire with a wet handkerchief. And then we have the Averni campaign, and this I think I started it way back in 2016 in November, and I finished it this year. And it's not a long campaign. It's just been going on and on and on. Finish it this winter with a victory. So it's a very long campaign, even though it's only been 30 parts. That's crazy. Communist Iraq mini campaign, which ended in a crashing defeat, but it was very fun. Very fun indeed. And then we had the Vampire Counts campaign, which I finished. It was a short campaign to destroy the Empire. King of the Danes. My first campaign that I recorded, and actually was very ambitious back then. I made a little intro here, and then I had the music, and back when I still cared. Out on the 15th of December. Needs to pause that video every time. And I abandoned that campaign, or I finished it, but calling it kind of a defeat because I couldn't get anywhere, basically. Got a few multiplayer battles, which I was gonna keep on doing, but as you can see, not a lot of things going on here. So this is the first video ever recorded by me, published on the 6th of November 2015. And if you remember, I started the channel October 30th, same year, and that was just because I wanted the name. So just like, got a great name. I need to just create the channel, and then I just try to figure out how to record, basically. And I have never strived to be a professional YouTuber, and I'm still using the same headset now that I used to record this first video. And since then I had a lot of programs, software, microphones and things come and go, and yeah.
Well, hello and welcome. This is Swedish Centurion bringing you my very first video for YouTube on my brand new channel.
So there we have it. Kind of. Oh, he sounded so young and naive. And so that was a 2v2. Yeah, I remember this battle. I remember this. I played as Parthia. That was when I played regularly multiplayer battles on Rome 2, and I loved it. I just loved playing multiplayer battles. And I loved the Parthia build of just having horse archers and mercenary hoplites and Parthian foot archers and a few cataphracts, and just destroy everyone and annoy them to death. It was a great battle. That was why I chose it, because it was just amazingly fun battle to begin with. And yeah, so I've been going on now for about half an hour now, and as you can tell, it's getting more and more just more about me rambling now and being nostalgic, and you probably have better things to do with your time. So I'm just gonna try and sum things up now, and I want to once again thank everyone that has supported me, even if it just means clicking on a video once and accidentally watching a part of maybe the King of the Danes campaign, or maybe you watched the Iraq mini campaign because I played as your home country. Maybe you actually watched that awful Christmas series that I did once, just playing battles in snow basically, and maybe you watched some of my historical battles, and I hope you learned anything or found it interesting, or at least enjoyed the scenarios that I brought up. And this Source Corner, of course, was something new that I felt a bit more enthusiastic about, but then it just takes up more time and effort to prepare those videos. So, and yeah, and then of course we have the Hearts of Fire, which so I'm pretty much the only game that I regularly played, except for the Total War games. I think I've been sneaking in a few different games here and there, but yeah, but mainly sticking, of course, to Total War games. And I'm not gonna finish up on any of the Empire campaign, which was a bit fun. It was very fun and challenging in the beginning. I think now that if you were to continue on, you would be able to succeed pretty easily. But yeah, I am just now gonna leave all of this, and I don't know, maybe I'll erase the channel, maybe I won't, but maybe I'll come back in the future, maybe I won't. I don't really think that will happen, but yeah, so if you have any questions or anything to add, anything you're wondering about, or yeah, then feel free to leave a comment on the video and I will give you an answer. And I wish the Total War YouTube community and the people who have watched, subscribed, liked, commented and shared my videos, who have followed me on Twitter, everyone who has supported me, I wish you all the best in everything related to YouTube or just life in general, which is what I'm off now to get a bit more involved in. And so yeah, so this is the final video, and I'm gonna end it the way I always end my videos, with saying, well, I'm not gonna say bye for now, because it won't be bye for now, it will be bye for almost forever, so maybe. So yeah, but take care of yourselves and be kind to other people. Just don't be mean, just be nice, behave, and yeah, that's basically it. So thank you so much, everyone. It's been an interesting venture, this channel, and now that chapter has been closed, and it's time now for me to move on to other things. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching this final long rambling video, and yeah, goodbye.